We've identified within the industry in the Pacific sectors a lot of the commodities that are coming through nowadays. Certain restaurants will only deal with poultry, lamb, beef, and the common one, crevettes and langoustines. However, you know, it's a skills from the training establishment that we will train and upskill the future generation of chefs using different types of crustaceans, such as the lobsters here. We get lobsters from all around the world. This is a Canadian lobster. I've already stunned the lobster, okay? So chefs in the future will train them how to prep this lobster. So I'm just gonna do a quick presentation perspective to then goes on to the, from here to here, okay? So the first thing that we do with these lobsters, this is still alive, it's just been stunned. So we use the back of the knife and we just shock the lobster, so it almost paralyzes it, okay? From there, this is, yes, absolutely. Then we take it, okay? And then we run the knife through the back of the head, okay? And we cut down. This is a skill that the chef should have, okay? We turn it around and we follow through, all the way through using the heel of the knife, okay? And away we go from this. You notice we've got the right chopping boards, we have the right knives for the right jobs, okay? And the chefs that when we train them will be able to identify the commodity and work in a hygienic, clean environment using this technical skills. So then from here, we can take off the claws. I'm just doing this very quickly. Okay, you find the joints of it, okay, and you can twist them round, very simple, and we take these off. Then we would use this here, which we can steam, we can cook it through, take it out, make a lobster mousseline, etc. The entrail here we would just discard, okay, and we'll work with here. So what we're going to be doing from today, just a snapshot, is then go into the plating. So we've gone from this raw lobster tail, okay, to the cooked lobster tail, which the chefs will present. So we can come to this side now, okay?
Lovely. Okay, so with the presentation side of it, we've chosen a couple of different plates from Steelite for the presentation. Little things that will help refine it, so you can focus on the cooking. So the lobster and the skills got the breakdown. This lobster has been cooked already, so it's the that one steamed in the oven for about 6 minutes and then cooled quickly. We've taken some of the tail meat and sliced it nice and thinly, and I've got a few little bits that we'll prep on as well. So we've got some ratatouille here, which is warm a little bit. We've also got a Mornay sauce that's been let down, so just a cheese-based sauce here, and we'll warm that up a little bit. 32 degrees. This is a mix, so 500. Go for it. Just go top of it a little bit. It's half a litre of sauce and 4 grams of lechite, which is a soy-based thickening agent. So it will foam. So in a moment, when this is warm enough, we're going to thicken that up and foam it.
So we've identified, we're going to many establishments, so the final presentation is lapsing, okay? So you can cook the most beautiful food from a locally sourced, but when it comes to the consumer, it's just laid on a plate and it's very flat. So what we intend to do is upskill the next generation of chefs to increase layers, 3D, heights, textures, etc. Okay, what the modern consumer would be looking for, okay? So this is what we're building on the plate here. It's just very simple, okay? Going from the actual raw commodity to enhancing it on the plate, okay?
Sorry, it's not very aesthetic, but again, if you don't have this equipment, then you don't need to worry. You can also use one of those to foam it up and whisk it up, and it just helps to bind it and get the bubbles.
And put coriander.
Yes, yeah, coriander. Very good. Yeah. So as you can see, when it comes to plating, there's a lot of elements when it plates foods, okay? So
Alright, let's go step one.
Yeah, just that will.
Just a few little things for the presentation. Appearance. Okay.
pause there a minute, Joe, and then maybe go on it. Now everyone here. You know, come in as well. Can you come behind Joe? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so
Things like the inner tentacles you might use might normally be thrown away or used for just bisque, of which we have some there. So that's from the shells, and then that is all meat. You can see that's from the leg that you roll out using a rolling pin. So that's the meat we've got left over. We've got the claws that have been prepped up. We've got the pincer, we've got the crusher there. The crusher, you can see they're a bit hard to get.
Lobster, very elegant.
Yeah, no problem. So we've taken a Lowestoft lobster from just down the road from here. We've cut it in half and we've prepped it although we would do for a lobster Mornay. Our foam here, that is the Mornay sauce. We've enriched it using some of the basic stock for that, and then thickened it with leche. This is using waste from milk, so we're kind of reducing our waste. From the shells around the side, we've decorated with bisque. So that's just a garnish, but we might mould that just to our ratatouille. The ratatouille is made from veg waste as well from our restaurant, because we're trying to reduce as much as we can. And then we've just used some of the micro herbs that we have and regular herbs, so dill, a little bit of coriander, watercress, chervil, put that on a bed of lentils that are gluten-free. So our dish is gluten-free.